James, I mentioned on Friday's show, this was the biggest game of the weekend. This was the biggest 0-3 matchup that you would see, 0-2 matchup, because, again, if you start 0-3, it's blouses for you. And, again, stats show that if you start 0-3, your coach, since 2010, he gets fired. 5 coaches fired that started 0-3 in their 3rd year. 5 of them. 3 of them were fired in the midst of the season. Did the Chargers save their season with the win?
They saved their coach's job, and I stood up here Friday, I believe, and I said, if you love your coach, you better go ball out. And Keenan Allen said, here go 18 catches for 200-plus yards.
Good.
Herbert said, here you go, 85%, or what did you say,
85% completion percentage.
Come on now. So they saved their coach's job, but not only that, how the game ended. We've been saying, like, you've been playing with leads, we just need the defense to show up. You did a Brandon Staley move, going for it, putting the ball in your offense's hands on the 30-yard line or wherever it may be to go for it on 4th and 2 or 4th and 1, you don't get it. And your defense showed up for you and got a takeaway and got a turnover. So they definitely saved their coach's job. But I have to see the Chargers do this again, right? Because one game is not just going to change my mind because you won one close game, because you have lost a lot of close games. So for me, they definitely saved Brandon Staley's job, but I don't know if they're going to turn their season around.
I will say this, kudos to Justin Herbert. He played his tail off.
Oh, my
2 back-to-back throws. He threw a corner route. I was like, my God. Yeah, then he threw a sidearm now pass, got in the end zone.
Touchdown.
I said, okay, Herbert. I said, okay, I see you. 40 of 47. In the history of the National Football League, we haven't seen an 85% completion percentage of a quarterback with 45 pass attempts or more. I mean, Herbert played like his coach's job was on the line, and his coach's job was indeed on the line. So Justin Herbert had probably the best performance of the weekend. It's just that the Miami Dolphins were so good that we're not talking about it. But I will say, kudos to Herbert. They needed a big-time performance. He gave them one joy. Did their season get saved with that win?
For now. We're talking about the numbers. They still almost lost the damn game. Thank you, Kirk Cousins.
True.
Send him a gift card or something. What's he like? Seriously.
Khakis and a button
Yeah,
down.
like, send him a gift card. I think he likes Costco or something. That's the only reason that they won that game. They still almost lost that damn game.
They did.
Like, we're talking about saving those numbers were amazing, and he was great, and Keenan Allen was great, and all that. They still almost lost that game.
They did.
So I'm not convinced of anything. I think his job is temporarily saved, and I will not be shocked at all if they manage to trick it off next week or the week after that. I mean, what did I learn? Justin Herbert could put up big numbers. Knew that. Keenan Allen is great. Knew that.
They finally finished a one-score game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the bar.
I mean, I'm just saying you got to start somewhere.
You do have to start somewhere, but I can't
somewhere.
walk away from watching how that game ended.
Yeah.
I can't walk away with any other assessment from that except for thank you, Kirk Cousins. Send him a gift card.
I hear what you're saying, but also, I mean, like, that's hard to do. 40 and 47, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. That's hard to do. He almost threw the ball 50 times. So I want to give him credit. Like, sometimes I think we get real critical of a bad team or a team that's playing bad. We got to give them the love when they play good. And that's what they did. They played well, and I want to give them their love. Because now you're 1-2, right? And then you go play the Raiders. Well, I don't think it's a very good team, but they are a divisional game. You got to win that. Because I learned this league from playing, and even on being on TV and watching, is that anybody can lose. We just watched the Cowboys lose to the Cardinals, who wants to lose.
We did.
Right? They mad they really won, but, Anyway, so knowing that, if they win this game, they go 2-2, now you can start that momentum. Okay, now we're winning, and you love it. You fall in love with that winning formula. So this is a stepping stone, right? Because if not, and if they lose to the Raiders, I mean, Brandon, you're still in the hot seat.
He still is on the hot seat.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.